So if everyone wants to get comfortable, get in a seated position, you want your spine straight, and take a breath in, help you straighten, shoulders back, and then let go with ha. Allow another breath to naturally come in and release. And then right now, we're just going to breathe and put a smile on your face. And I want you to actually have your eyes open and look out into your environment somewhere. It can just be straight ahead of you, up or away from the screen, or maybe looking off to the side. It's just a light gaze, and then bring a smile to your face. Like practice, like this is what I'm going to shine on the world all day. I'm going to practice to smile. So whenever I meet someone, whenever I see someone, this universal gesture of, I'm happy to see you. This is a great day. Things are going to be awesome. So the way I play with that is like everyone's a dolphin out there. And so there's all these smiley dolphin people. And so like even bringing that energy in with the smile, with the energy of the dolphins, which are really heart connected. So as you're smiling, as you're just kind of noticing what's around you, I always like to connect with the universe or God or the oneness or source. Like, oh, thank you, universe. Thank you so much for this beautiful day. Thank you for this sky. Thank you for the birds. Just whatever comes into your awareness in this moment as you just breathe and smile and allow that smile to just light everything up. And it may feel a little awkward or weird. And if it does, just close your eyes. Don't worry about that. Like, notice the part that feels awkward or weird. And then come back to the breathing, come back to the smile, come back to that gratitude. Come back to that, what is it that I really love in this moment? And maybe someone comes into your awareness too. And while you're doing this 5 minutes, you can send that love, you can send that joy in the connection with just thinking about them. So you don't even need to like consciously do anything other than they pop into your awareness and you're already smiling and you're already in this beautiful like dolphin gratitude energy. And they will naturally be able to feel that if they're sensitive. And so that's 2 minutes already. And just be with that smile, feel that breath, be in through the nose or out into the nose, out through the mouth or nose. Just play with that. We're just tuning into the awareness. We're not even needing to expand it or do anything, but as you connect, you notice, oh yeah, okay, I am able to expand this breath if I want. I can make it more shallow. I can hold it. I can shorten it, extend it. And we're working with the consciousness, working with awareness. It's not even about the breath. It's just, can I be here in this moment with what is? Can I smile and allow that sun from within to shine out? And then notice what it brings up too. Notice if there's any emotion that comes up, you want to honor that as well. Notice whatever thoughts come through. Just come to the breath. Always come back to the breath and the smile. Stay with the smile and the breath. 5 minutes is a long time. And then some mornings it won't be, especially if you're outside. Especially if you have a lot of dreams the night before. This really helps you like tune in, and sometimes they come back in and it reveals like, oh, I didn't really get that when I first woke up, but now I see it. And this is about the point where I like to tune into, what am I most excited about today? What really lights me up? What is the one, and just one thing? And it might be a bunch of things, or maybe it's something silly, like, oh, I'm going to go back to bed again, or oh, I'm going to go see so and so, or I'm going to go play video games with a friend or something non-spiritual. Like, what is it that comes through that you're most excited about? Even maybe it's something scary. Maybe it's like a presentation you're doing. Maybe it's something where you're going to an event and you're a little concerned about someone else being there, and like realize, oh, there's an energy here. Like maybe this is excitement. Maybe this isn't fear or nervousness. Maybe I'm just really excited because I know something's going to happen. There's energy here. Something's going to happen. And so once you find that, you can state it out loud or in your head. I like to speak it out loud a lot of times. on this call. You don't need to. And we're almost done. So it's also, what's your intention for the day? Like sometimes I'll choose, I want to be conscious of my breath. Like every time I think about my breath, I'm going to take a deeper breath and I'm going to allow a slow exhale. Or maybe it's, I want to be more aware of my heart today. I want to actually breathe into my heart. I actually want to feel what it feels like to be in that place of love as I look at the world. And this is just like the reminders that will pop in throughout that day. Like, oh yeah, this was my intention today, that I was going to fully show up and be present with whoever's in front of me and listen to what they say first. Like, okay, that's what I'm doing today. And then sometimes we forget, and other times it pops in the moment. So whatever that is, state that, and you can write it down if you want. And we're done with that phase. So then what I like to do, and I always have a timer, so I'll reset the timer and then we come into the breathing. And this will be an inhale in through the nose and out through the nose. It's a 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale. Let us begin. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale immediately again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel that inhale, how it actually expands and straightens the spine. When you get to the top, feel that pressure, and then how you can release it out through the nose. And it almost maintains a pressure in the stomach. So if it feels like too much pressure in the belly, you want to release with mouth, release with the ha. So as the breath comes in again, and let it out, either through the nose or the mouth. Tune into what the body wants. Sometimes we're in public and we don't want to breathe out through our mouth. Maybe we're concerned about our breath or whatever. So we're just nose breathing, or we're breathing shallow. Well, this deeper breath is when we're going to move the energy and expand your awareness of what's within and around and all the thoughts. And this is great for first thing in the morning to just do a slow breathing practice like this, because maybe you don't want to do it. And it's actually helping if you put your arms out as you breathe and expand, helping to stretch the spine, stretch and open the chest, allowing more expansion of the heart. You can do a little twist, like you're getting the body awake and moving. And you're noticing what's maybe a little tight from the night before, and you're using the breath to expand and open that. And you also have the ability to release any concerns or worries you have for the day, thoughts that are coming up. You can use that ha breath and use that sound. It's like activates the vagus nerve. It activates that nerve that controls the parasympathetic, helps us relax, rest, digest. And then in the final round, we're going to use a different form of breathing to help activate the sympathetic nervous system to get some energy and get some of that excitement going for the day, but not so much as to create any kind of fear or tension. Almost there, staying with the breath. And just notice whatever's coming up, a sensation, a thought, an emotion. You want to feel the emotion while being the breath, while being that awareness of it. But there's a part of you that is aware. There's a part of you that isn't even in that emotion, but yet feels and notices. Then we're going to take a deep inhale and hold our breath for 1 minute. Deep inhale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big deep inhale all the way, filling the belly up into the chest. And then hold at the top and allow that breath to really expand and open the chest, open the shoulders, bring more, almost like inflating a balloon, allowing that stretching to allow for more expanded breaths in the next round. Just hold. And if you need to release earlier, that's fine. Like there's no judgment, like, oh, I can't even do a minute. There's some people that can, some mornings I only do 30 seconds because I'm just not fully in it yet. I'm not fully awake. But this is like part of that self-love, part of that understanding and accepting what is rather than forcing and believing the judgments of what was. Just stay with that breath hold, noticing any tingling or sensations. And we're going to release the breath in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go with a ha, all the way down. And then we're going to immediately come in again with that 5-second breath in and out through the mouth, all the way down 5 seconds. Then immediately back in, breathing in through the nose. Immediately back out, all the way down to the feet, the toes, down into the earth. You feel that energy expand as you breathe in again, straightening the spine, bringing the shoulders back. You can even stretch a little. And then release. Oh, I got like a bunch of good cracks on that as I was breathing in and opening the arms. Feel that exhale too. I can release any tension in the body. Breathing in again. And then let go. And the feet, down toes, down into the earth, always rooted and grounded. The breath comes in, expands. This breath is like your spirit, like your awareness, your consciousness coming in, filling every space, every pore, and how you can release and relax with that exhale. We're halfway there, just staying with this breath, feeling the energy and the expansion, and allowing the body to release in whatever ways it does. Maybe there's some tears, maybe there's some yawning, maybe there's some twitching, maybe there's a sensation somewhere in the body, and use this breath to lovingly acknowledge it, not even trying to change it, but knowing that this breath is going to bring the consciousness, the vitality, the energy to that space. Like it's been there trying to get your attention. And now here with this breath, you are giving it that love, that focus. And if it's challenging and there's thoughts coming, just surrender to like, okay, I don't really know what this is. I'm going to let go of what I think it is so I can see what it truly is later. And it may not be revealed today or tomorrow or next week, but as you work with this curiosity, with this patience, the true knowing comes forth, the true understanding of what that energy is rather than what we think it is. Almost there. Continuing to breathe in. With the release, aha, out through the mouth. Full 5 seconds, really release, but don't strain. And then immediately the breath comes in, expanding. And then let go. We're going to hold our breath for a minute again. This will be a deep inhale and hold. Once you get to the bottom, deep inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let it all go. Let all the air out, but don't force or strain it. It's just a letting go, everything releases. Just hold the breath at the bottom for 1 minute. And this is a very different kind of sensation than the first one. It'll often reveal things about the body. It'll often reveal what we're sensing around us. It'll often show us visions sometimes. Thoughts or ideas about what will happen today or tomorrow. Just notice how it's like a screen, like a movie, just offering our engagement. But we choose. We're going to release the breath in 5, or breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big deep inhale. Raising the arms up as you inhale, really stretch and expand. There you go. Yeah. And then let it all go as the arms come down. And then this is when I usually stand up and I'll move around and twist a little. I'll notice that the body's gonna reveal a lot of like, oh, where did I want to stretch? Where was feeling tight? This is where your practice comes in. Like all of a sudden, oh hell, I want to do my practice. Like I have this yoga I learned. I have this qigong I used to study, and whatever that is in this moment. Maybe it's even just a massage, or maybe it's like, oh, I just want to sit here and be with this right now. Just to notice what comes up, what you're guided to. And then the final round, we're going to do a double inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. And this is going to get the energy growing and expanding. And for me, I like to really try to open the chest more and keep the shoulders back. And this breath helps bring that energy up. And then I do push-ups afterwards for like better posture. You don't have to do that today, but that's like part of my flow. And then there's other things I do. So we'll just do this. We'll just do it for about a minute, because really that's all you need to get things going with this breath, because it can bring up heat. It can bring up some tingling sensations. It can also kind of trigger some like fight, flight, or fear. So you don't want to do a whole lot. And if that starts to come up, you just use a deep inhale, long, long, slow exhale, and that activates the parasympathetic and calms everything down. Again, like cutting the engine on the boat. All right, so let us begin. Breathing in and out. Double inhale, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Feeling that grow and expand, feeling that energy, the tingling, maybe some heat, maybe some tingling in the head. Just notice what this brings up. Maybe part of you is like, I don't really want to do this, but it's only 30 more seconds. So just stay with the breath. If it feels too uncomfortable, just stop. But there's a part that's going to kind of fight it. Like, I don't really want what this is, kind of silly, but just keep going. Almost there. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. You feel the belly moving, feel expanding the chest. Almost there. And we'll do a deep inhale. Deep inhale in 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe it in and let it go. And just hold at the bottom. Do a breath hold and just hold for as long as you can. Not to the point of pain and suffering and oh my God, but hold and notice there's no air. And there's a part that freaks out a little bit. There's that same part that gets scared in social situations, in presentations, public speaking, whatever. There's a part, this like ancient part of the brain. It's like, oh my God, I'm not breathing. There's something wrong, something wrong. And this is the same thing that happens in these situations. We're not usually breathing. So just be with that and know like, oh, I'm good right now. I can breathe at any point I need. I'm going to just hold this awareness and this noticing. And when you genuinely feel like, okay, I'm ready to breathe, I'm feeling it from a different space, then take that breath in. And this is what freedivers play with. There's this automatic like response that keeps the human body alive. This is why you can't kill yourself by holding your breath. You will breathe in, you'll pass out and you'll start breathing. But there's also this fear mechanism like, oh my God, I can't breathe. And this is what happens with claustrophobia and other things. So as we work with this in a safe environment, knowing that we can breathe again. So breathe in that big expansive breath and then allow the exhale, like nice and slow, down to the feet, down to the toes, down into the earth, and then bring the breath in again. And nice, slow, long as you can, exhale. And this will calm the nerves. So whenever that part gets triggered or activated, you could say, we can use this calming breath. So as you come back, just notice how it's different now from when we started, like how when you first started that breathing, feel and notice how you are now. And that was really just like about 10, 12 minutes. And this is something you could do every morning, just this breathing in through the nose, out through the nose for 3 minutes. And then you do a breath hold for 1 minute, and then it's in through the nose, out through the mouth for 3 minutes. And that's like that relaxation breath. You extend it longer if you really need to like slow stuff down. Breath hold. And then the last one is that double inhale, and that really gets the energy going. So if you're feeling depressed, tired, lethargic, that's going to help get things moving and excited. And if it gets too excited, then you slow it down. And then often, do a little movement, stretching. And then if you have a morning routine, you'll find you'll actually want to do it, or you'll find like, oh, I want to go write that email now. I'm like ready to go with my day. So that's my offering and my gift to you guys. So that's what's been helping me in the mornings, and really bringing into the awareness what I experienced the day before, uh, the dreams the night before. It really gives opportunity for that. And it's also connecting with the universe and really appreciating and setting the day off right with powerful intention and what you're most excited about. And then you can go do the same thing at night and replay, like, how was my day? How was that? What did I love about my day today? And then work with the breath again.